My sister's fiancé texted the family group chat. He takes my BMW every night. He's obsessed with my life. This has to stop. He was talking about me. I replied, sure, I wrote. Mom's response was instant. Sure? You're stealing from this family and that's all you say? My sister Jenny jumped in. You know what's sick? Chris thinks you go through our things, our bedroom, while we sleep. Dad's message was brutal. I'm embarrassed you're my son. We asked Chris to press charges, but he said, family doesn't do that. I set my phone down, letting it vibrate. Mom again. Chris showed us the tracking app. 8 times you've taken his car. Jenny brought up my failures. You're clearly jealous of him. You failed the bar exam 3 times. Chris passed on his first try. Mom banned me completely. Don't come to Sunday dinners anymore. Then finally Chris added, I've installed cameras. Touch my car again, and I call the cops. I read each message carefully, saving everything. They thought I was pathetic, jealous, obsessed with Chris's success. They weren't entirely wrong about the obsession part. For 3 months, I'd been obsessed, but not with his life, with what he'd done, with what I'd found in that BMW. And I was going to reveal everything at his engagement party. Let's go back to the beginning. Chris started dating my sister Jenny 2 years ago. From day one, my parents loved him more than they'd ever loved me. VP at an investment firm, Harvard MBA, parents with a vacation home in Martha's Vineyard. Every Sunday dinner became the Chris show. His promotions, his connections, his perfect life. Why can't you be more like Chris? Became Dad's favorite phrase. 3 months ago, on my birthday, March 15th, everything changed. I'd actually gotten a birthday dinner, just Mom and Dad at a steakhouse. Jenny was busy. Halfway through, Chris showed up. I felt bad missing this, he said, but spent the whole dinner on his phone, stepping out for calls. And he left early, speeding off in his BMW around 11:30. The next Sunday, I noticed damage on his car, fresh. The front bumper was replaced, but badly. The paint didn't quite match. The headlight was new too. When I asked, Chris laughed. Parking garage pillar. Thank God for good insurance. But I used to work at an auto parts store. I knew what pillar damage looked like. Vertical scrapes, paint transfer, maybe a dented corner. This was impact damage. High speed, the kind that comes from hitting something that moves. But when I looked closer, I saw something that made my blood cold. A small tuft of hair stuck in the crack where the windshield met the hood. Human hair. Long, dark strands. Chris saw me looking and quickly walked me away from the car. Let's help your mom inside. That night, I couldn't sleep. I searched for hit and runs from the past couple weeks. Found one. 3 miles from the restaurant the day of my birthday. A jogger was killed instantly. Dark-haired woman. No witnesses or leads. My hands shook reading it. The damage would match Chris's car perfectly, but I needed proof. Chris kept a spare key at my parents' house for emergencies. I made a copy at the hardware store. Started with just looking at the car closely. Found things the repair shop missed. A small dent under the bumper. Scratches on the undercarriage. And in the wheel well, more hair tangled in the suspension. The third time I took the car, I discovered the dash cam. Chris had forgotten about it, hidden behind his rearview mirror. One of those expensive models that records continuously. I drove to an empty parking lot and scrolled through the footage. The video was clear. A woman in running gear. Dark hair and a ponytail. The impact. Chris never stopped, never slowed. Just kept driving. The speedometer showed 65 in a 25 zone. I threw up in the parking lot. Then I called a private investigator with my savings. I need you to find out who was killed in a hit and run on March 15th, I told him. And I need you to bring their family to an address I'm going to give you. That was tonight. The engagement party my parents were throwing at their house. The investigator had texted an hour ago. Family contacted. They'll be there at 8 p.m. At the engagement party, Dad clinked his glass. Chris is the son I prayed for. A hard knock interrupted his speech. I pulled the front door open. An older woman entered, sobbing. Behind her, a man in an expensive suit. Mr. Adams? Jenny recognized the couple from Chris's company events. Why are you crying? The man's face turned angry. Your fiancé killed someone, the investigator announced. March 15th, hit and run. Chris stumbled backward. I don't know what you're talking about. My daughter Sophia, Mr. Adams said. Mr. Adams was Chris's boss. I have your dash cam footage, Chris. You hit her at 65 miles per hour. You never stopped. She was jogging. His wife sobbed. You left her to die alone. Then you took her position at the company. You consoled us. Mom fainted. Sirens wailed outside. The investigator revealed Chris's search history. He Googled body shops 5 minutes after impact.